Got another edition of Don't Become a Hospice Care Kid. These are some comments under a YouTube post. This person says, my dad tried to pull this when I was 22. Had all of my half-siblings come out of the woodwork to shame me for not flying out to Alabama to help a man I've never met deal with rehab. You've got to be a grade A next level audacity to bring a child into this world, completely abandon them, and then come limping back feeling entitled to all the care and attention you refuse to give your child you created. This person says, when I was a teenager, my father told me he could treat me any way he wanted because he knew my oldest brother would take care of him when he's old. That same brother has gotten mad at me over the years because he says he has no choice but to be there for my father because he has no one else, no family, no friends. Literally nobody wants to deal with him. I've told my brother he's being set up, but what do I know? This goes back to some of these dudes simply are not pouring into any relationships. They're not pouring into their bodies, and this is what is happening on the back end. And creating dissension between siblings is quite terrible. Hopefully, this family is able to heal. This person says, my pops was awful when we were kids, mostly verbal abuse, but being really detached emotionally. Plus, he and my mom fought a lot before deciding to divorce. And I think he's worried about this being his fate because in my late 20s, he made a complete 180 and turned into Ward Cleaver out of nowhere. This person says, I remember like it was yesterday, my mom crying alligator tears, telling me that dear old dad had fell out at work and was in a diabetic coma. I felt nothing. She could not understand why I wasn't moved. I let her know I don't waste energy on a person who couldn't waste energy on me. This goes back to pour into the people who have poured into you. I keep repeating it, and I will keep repeating it. This person says, the universe brought this to me. My bio dad is currently in the hospital and not doing well at all. He left when I was 4 and largely ignored me for all of my childhood and remarried, favoring his new family over his previous children. I was at odds going to visit him, but he has stepchildren. He chose his children, and now I'm choosing to take care of the people who took care of me as they age. So, this is why these guys don't like me, because I am reiterating this, and we are seeing that people are getting sicker and sicker, younger and younger. People, do not fall for it. Just because someone was an egg donor or a sperm donor does not mean you are obligated to them. Pour into the people who have poured into you.